when I grew up, we always had at least one cow, sometimes two, but most of the time, the two was when they had a larger family there. But when I was younger and I was old enough, I had to milk that cow. And it was no big deal, but we had hobbles for the cow. It just went around both legs to hold the legs together there. And we had this one cow. Oh, it was terrible. I mean, we always milked on a one-legged stool, and you held the bucket between your legs, and then you milked the cow. And invariably, that stupid cow would kick, and I would go sprawling over against the side of the barn, and the milk bucket tipped over, and oh, it made me so mad. And I was old enough I could get mad at that cow, so I told Dad, I said, Dad, you need to sell this cow. It's the worst cow I've ever milked. And he says, well, it gives good milk. It gives a lot of milk. I said, I don't care. It's a bad cow. So I went back the next time. Dad would always milk in the morning and I'd milk at night. And I got out there and I was milking it, and it kicked me over again, and I got up and I was going to take it and beat that crap out of it with that one-legged stool. But then I decided, that's probably not too good. So I went in and got a rope, and I tied the rope around the leg that was next to me. And then I put it back to the back of the barn. It was had boards on it, but you could put the rope down between the boards, and I cinched it up, pulled that leg out further and further and further, so it was practically standing on three legs. But I milked that cow and ate it, and she didn't kick one time because she knew if she's going to kick, she's going to fall right flat on her back. But it worked. So every night I would put that rope around it, tie it up again, and pull her leg back until it got so I could milk her, and no problem at all. I trained it, but not too long after that, Dad sold it and bought another cow. But it wasn't bad milking cows. I didn't mind it. One good thing about milking the cows is it really made your grip. And so when I was teaching and in the junior high and even the high school, I would take one of these boys would get like he was macho, and I would say, "Come here." And so I take a broomstick and put it between her hands like this, and then pull it down. And if your hands moved, you beat him. You had more of a grip. Well, I never got beat in junior high. I never got beat in high school either. These macho football players had no grip at all.